and it's gotta be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's the only thing that's soothing my soul. Turn on the TV to Power Rangers. Now it's morphin' time, I'm ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Max Medici, host of the Medici Brothers Show, and I'm here with the Color Commentary crew to bring you a review on the new movie, Dumbo. I'm going to be joined here with our man, Chuck Taylor. Mr. Chuck Taylor, why don't you come on real quick, sir, with the Medici Brothers, and let's talk about this movie. What's happening?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, this movie Dumbo y'all put out, have mixed feelings about it. You know, y'all tried, but I don't know if y'all actually succeeded. We'll have to see.
The feelings were wonderful and awesome.
Opposite of that.
The opposite. Well, let's not tell the press about that one.
But let me tell you who I'm with. With KFH Party Easy, we do all parties of all kinds. Don't forget, we got Endgame coming up in the end of April, so look for that on Eventbrite. But yeah, I'm ready to get in the show.
All right. And of course, this is Rashad Waters, the owner and founder of Block Band Music and Publishing, the company that gives you instruments to marching bands all across the nation. But of course, let's get ready for Dumbo!
The best part of the movie.
There you go. We try to keep our intro short because Charlie says nobody has watched this movie, so they don't know what we're talking about. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Well, what are your feelings about Dumbo, Mr. Chuck?
Well, mine's gonna probably be short and sweet, I guess. I couldn't get into the movie, man. It was just like a drag almost. The things I did like, I guess I'll go with that first. I did the way they made Dumbo and all the elephants look with the CGI was awesome. The actors, I think they all did a pretty good job with just playing their parts. It wasn't anything like spectacular, but they had a lot of big stars in this movie. I don't know if anybody wanted Dumbo. I guess it's just because Disney's just, hey, we're gonna do all of our movies live action, so we just make that double money on these films. And everything. I guess Pinocchio's coming out next. I don't know, but
I don't know that anybody wanted this movie per se, but I think Disney kind of needed to have this movie because when you go back and watch Dumbo, like,
yeah, it was.
Right.
I remember when before this movie came out, I had looked at some of the older clips, just reviews of the older movie. I was like, oh gosh, yeah, that ain't gonna fly. Like that was racist. I don't know what they had this in the movies they did. That was good gracious. No wonder nobody liked Dumbo. But yeah, I guess I just couldn't follow really with the story. The story to me didn't have enough in it. They didn't have no talking animals like they did on the cartoon version, so it kind of lacked any comedy. It didn't really have songs. So to me, because Dumbo doesn't really show that much emotion, and he doesn't really, keep the movie going. You got to really go with the dialogue of the other characters, and I just don't think they did a good job with. To me, if you're making a kids movie, you want to have fun, cool things that happen on the movie and keep things energized. Like to me, it kind of just got bland and boring. It never really started with any type of bang. The villain, Vulture played the villain, which I don't understand why he even became the villain because it didn't make sense of even why he wanted to be mean. I guess kill Dumbo's mom. Like I don't know. His decision making wasn't smart. Like if you're a businessman to make money, you just want the animal to do what it's supposed to do, so your people will get what they want. Like to me, adding like when he took the net away on the first time, they're going to be have a live show. It's like you probably want to like make it easy for them to do the first show, so you can make lots of money off of multiple shows after this. So if they die on the first one, it's not really going to be that much money you're going to make. So I don't really understand the point he was trying to make.
And real quick, and what was the point of Dumbo not having a saddle?
Having what?
A saddle?
Yeah, I'm like, that's got to be chafing all over the place down there. I'm like,
What is he supposed to ride on exactly?
it's flying all up over that. This mug is flapping his wings, his little ears like they're actual wings. That was one thing I couldn't really stand looking at. Even though it looked good, him flapping his ears like they have bones in them, like a bird. I don't know. I would have thought like when he soared or he got like glides and flies, but him like taking off on the ground with the ears just looked hilarious to me. They're like twinkling like a little helicopter or something. I was like, okay, this is getting a little out there.
You good with talking raccoons and trees and everything, but
Yes,
you don't mind when it comes to changing the anatomy of elephant.
Well, it just looked funny with him with his ears because his ears aren't like that. Like they don't flap like wings. I mean, they glide, but I don't remember him actually being. But I mean, it was a cartoon, so I guess them trying to make a live action thing with a cartoon flying elephant. You know, you're gonna get it. You're gonna have to see it somewhere. So I guess they just, hey, he's gonna have to be able to take off on the ground. He can't just be launched in the air and then take off, and glide.
Right.
So yeah, I think just like all of like the whole climax at the end of the story didn't really make sense. The ending of it was underwhelming. Yes, he gets back to his family, I guess. I guess they all somehow get back to Asia, and they're just chilling at the war. I'm like, to me, if he gets out in Asia, somebody is going to shoot him and put him on the wall for somebody that paid them a lot of money to get him that. Like his head with those ears, he is a trophy. So I don't think that was very safe. He was going to have a very long life out there with the other elephants, in the jungle. So I know how people poach and kill animals, which I do not like. I'm an animal lover, but I don't think it's very safe for him to be out there. They might have just left him in the show a little bit. I don't know. Maybe found him a zoo or something to be in, something safer with some security. Not just on sitting out there out in the jungle or ready to get killed by somebody. But it is what it is. We had a short week. There wasn't too much coming out. Still ready for Endgame, so we'll find a way to talk about that. What about you, Mr. Waters?
Oh, let's see here. With Dumbo, man, I think I fell into the same trap that you guys always fall into. And that's that I saw it with a little kid. Because all the other animated movies y'all watching with kids, you're like, oh, this is so wonderful. I'm like, it was all right. But I watched it with my goddaughter, Kayla. And, I really enjoyed it. Every time...
hold on, real quick. Just on one note. Did you stay awake throughout the whole movie when you went and saw with Kayla?
No, but I was sleeping. I mean, y'all...
you were sleepy. Okay. The movie had no effect on you, but you were sleepy in the middle of the day. When you went and saw the movie, you were sleepy. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Well, you see me go to sleep on stuff before. But there ain't nothing to do. Excuse me, sports fans. But anyway, like every time the elephant would fly, man, that was really beautiful. Like I shed a tear, I think, every time for the first 2 or 3 times that he flew was really nice. And I like how he squirted the water on the bullies. That was hilarious to me. And I like how it paid homage to the original Dumbo with the pink elephants, with the bubbles and things like that. And they kept going back to Dumbo's eyes. It was like, wow. I thought something bad was going to happen when it went away, and he was like, oh, it's gone now. Like if he was going to... So he's gonna run away, do his thing.
Yeah, you were waiting on a lot of things in that movie, just waiting. Hey, something's about to happen. No, nothing happens. Just go to the next scene.
Excuse me, guys. Let me see here. I did appreciate the story because at one point I didn't like the story because it was going so fast. Like the whole first, 20 to 30 minutes of the movie is going so fast. It's like Dumbo's here. Okay, then, they could pick on him. All right, let's get him up on the top of the tower. It's like, he was born yesterday.
Oh, yeah, and then they get rid of the mom, and they do speed through that pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm like, what in the world? Why is this thing going so fast? But I understand now, it's because what they were trying to do is try to get through all of that so they can tell you their new story of Dumbo, so they can kind of cover up the racist stuff. Let me just get rid of that. We go, come on, it's Dumbo, but we're just gonna get rid of that. No crows, none of that type of stuff. We just move on. Overall, I think I enjoyed it. I mean, like I said, I missed out on some of it during the big climax scene. You know, I mean, I started to doze off and I woke up and everything was on fire. How did everything get on fire? I don't know what happened here. But overall, I enjoyed it. I think kids will like it. I'll say that. So if you got kids, take your kids to see Dumbo. I think they'll enjoy it. But all the dislikes, I don't know if it was a dislike, but God, there was a lot of awful people in this movie. They were just terrible people. Like the first guy that was taking care of the elephants, he was terrible. And it's funny, like Colin Farrell, when he was like had a disagreement with him, like he didn't push him or anything like that. They just punched him in the face.
Yeah. What is one arm? Just like, take him out.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't try to. He wasn't like, get out the way, man. He's like, no, well, bam. And then let me see here. The Michael Keaton's character, I don't know. He was just, I didn't understand his motivations because he was just seemed to be evil for no reason. Like, what was his whole reason for killing the mom elephant? Just so Dumbo would pay attention? It seems like, to me, that seems like a waste of money. I could see if that wasn't something that they could control, you know. But it seemed to me like more of an incentive, you know, to get the elephant to do what you got. Because you already bought one elephant. I mean, the elephants are cheap, I would imagine. So why would you just murder that same elephant you just probably paid $10,000 for? You know, why don't you just keep that elephant, see if you can get it to work, and then go from there. And then I don't know. It just, and I don't know that I necessarily liked the fact that they had the baker in there kind of putting pressure on Michael Keaton as the villain, because it kind of made you sympathetic for him in a way, but not in a good way. Not like in a, I feel sympathetic for Killmonger type. It's just like well, I kind of see where he's coming from, but it more so, it lessens him as a villain. So he's like a really mean villain for no reason, but at the same token, not that bad overall. He wasn't the great. But overall, it was all right. One thing, watching Mr. Sunday Movies recently, so the shout out to those guys, those Australian guys. Oh man, they are hilarious. And one of the guys that is on the show, he talked about the fact, it's like, do they do no training at all for these? And I was like, yeah, I couldn't get that out of my mind every time I was watching everything with Dumbo. It's like when they would put him up on the thing and, you know, lift him up in the air, and he looked like this was the first time he had ever done that.
It did look like that. I'm like, at least on the second time, like they went and had a couple practices runs with him, like they had the net down there, and they're working on. So I'm like, okay, this they didn't look, they did that at all. Like he was born, throw him up there, and let's make some fun.
Right. First day, the baby, he was literally born yesterday. Here, Dumbo, put out the fire. Doesn't even know what fire is. It doesn't know what water is. Doesn't know what gravity is. Yeah.
Basically, what would have happened in that instance, they would have went crazy, fell off, and died. The movie would have been over. No flying, just everybody like, ooh.
And all the people in the audience would be like, boo!
Boo! Start throwing peanuts at the dead elephant on the ground. Like, gosh, horrible people.
Yeah, the people in the audience were terrible too. Like the elephant's got big ears. Like, so I don't know. Maybe in a more accepting time, but just for them to be like, oh, he's a fake. Throw peanuts at him. That just seems real ridiculous.
What I want to know is when Dumbo grows up, is he just gonna grow into his ears and be a regular elephant?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be the fly no more. That's gonna be done.
I'm like his ears are like the size of like a big elephant, but he's a baby, so he can fly with them. So it's like he's just gonna get bigger, and then he was just gonna like any regular elephant just walking around. Except
he'll be able to flutter his ears.
So,
well, a quick shout out to all these amazing toys that I borrowed from my mom, real quick, that I forgot to put in my intro here. Here is Dumbo's mom locked away in prison.
Oh gosh.
Dumbo with his fly Dumbo. And here's Mrs. Jumbo at the end. She's all jeweled up and stuff like that. But the question everybody wants to know is, who is Dumbo's dad? That's what we want to know, because Miss Jumbo, she's getting around, bro.
Getting around with somebody.
Ain't no elephant she can make what's gonna cause that. She get with an albatross, a crane,
a dragon or something. I don't know what she.
Dragon, exactly.
She went out the species, outside of her species, definitely.
I'm gonna say, I hate to say it's a good watch because I've seen the movie catch so much hate from adults, but I enjoyed it. I will say that I think you kids will enjoy it. What about you, Chuck?
I'm gonna say no, they won't. They will be bored just like I was, and they'll be wanting to do something else. So if you watch it at the theaters, just know they're gonna probably want some stuff to do, probably play with their phones or get some more food, walk around. This thing is not gonna keep their attention whatsoever to me. At least not the kids not my kids. My kids need entertainment. This is not entertainment. This is like a slow story of crap. But, I'm going to give it no. I wouldn't even watch it if it comes on video. It's not good at all. Horrible.
All right. Well, I guess enough has been said. So let's go on to the next thing. Of course, if you like what we talked about, give us a like. Make sure to leave a comment giving us your thoughts. If you were one of the many people that did not like this movie, make sure that you leave a comment there. Perhaps you want to leave a comment. At least Disney is trying to kind of cover up some of the racist history. At least they're trying. They're trying. And of course, as usual, you got to subscribe. This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from flying elephants. Oh.
And it's gotta be Cinnamon Toast Project. That's the only thing that's